Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. And for those of you that are supporting me over on the Patreon page, thank you so very, very much. I greatly appreciate it. Your support means the world to me. Everybody's support, just the viewership, all of that means a lot. If you want to support the channel, please hit the subscribe button or hit the thumbs up button if you've enjoyed the video. That greatly helps me too. Share the video out if you like. Feel free to leave a comment. This is the daily forecast for Tuesday the 22nd of September. It is a timeless forecast, therefore it's good for whenever you watch it, basically. Excuse me. I'm having a bit of an allergy attack this morning. So if my voice sounds like kind of nasally and deep, sorry. It's just I've been sneezing like crazy. So what was I going to say? If you're watching this on a date that's different than the 22nd, that's completely fine. It will hopefully make sense or mean something to you. It does not have to be watched on the day it was created for. For those of you that regularly watch, you know the drill. This is us just building upon the energy that we've seen this week and kind of giving us awareness as to what we can and cannot do, or what things are going on around us that we may want to focus on. Beyond that, if none of this makes sense or doesn't resonate with you, that's completely fine. It's not anything wrong. There's nothing, there's nothing bad about it. It just might mean that you might be working on something different at this time. If you do listen to this video or any of my videos and you decide to make a decision after having watched one of my videos, all of those decisions that you make are your responsibility. So keeping that in mind, always trust your own intuition over anybody else's, quite frankly. And utilize my videos, hopefully, to give you validation on what you may already feel as though you know, or insight into things maybe you hadn't yet discovered. But from there, you get to make the decision as to how you want to handle it or move forward with it. All right, so let's get into this. Sorry, I'm really I'm kind of groggy this morning too, like spacey. It's just allergies. I'm just very, very tired. I woke up tired. I hate it when I wake up feeling tired. It's kind of the worst. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. Beautiful card. I love this card. This is all about sort of celebration. I feel like this card is kind of like a homecoming too, in a sense. I always feel like this guy's coming home from maybe a long-fought battle, coming home to a celebration, a parade, people heralding him as the wonderful guy that he is. He's got this wreath around him. So, I wouldn't say that you guys are necessarily going to experience parades per se, but I do think this might be an opportunity to kind of see ourselves for what we're worth, right? Remember, we have that Nine of Pentacles energy underneath this card, which is also a very firmly grounded earth energy, end of Virgo season, abundant, self-sufficient, lovely energy, right? And then we have this Six of Wands, which sixes are always like, really nice, like sort of, I wouldn't call it balance. I always associate eights more with balance. Some people do associate sixes with balance, but I kind of like eights better for balance. But sixes they just bring good tiding as a rule. And so this to me is always about kind of, I don't know, like homecoming, returning to oneself, returning to the appreciation of oneself, maybe others acknowledging that, or what's to be appreciated about you, and acknowledging that, maybe celebrating that with you. Wands being the element of fire and action, it feels like whatever actions we may have taken in the past, maybe even the recent past, have brought about this opportunity to see ourselves in a better light. There's definitely a positivity to this card. Yesterday's Five of Pentacles felt a little bit forlorn, a little bit, like maybe we were dealing with disappointment. Those of us that face that disappointment sort of head on, it feels like maybe that situation might be turning around with this Six of Wands, right? It feels like we're going to be successful in a way. I don't know if successful is quite the right word, because to me I don't see the Six of Wands as like conquering something or being successful over it, but it is a celebratory card, right? So to me there is sort of an element of success or honor in the Six of Wands, but it's not like, oh, we beat that situation, or oh, we won in that, you know, it's not about that. It's about like appreciation, gratitude for oneself is kind of my feeling, and the joy that comes with that, right? So also there's this, you know, we've got our horse heading towards the future. We even saw that family yesterday kind of running off. They were running towards the future too. So now we've got a horse, let's say, right? So now we might have some help, some support, some power, some momentum that we've created on some level, excuse me, that is allowing us to see the more positive aspects of things and to be able to move forward. The possibility is there, the celebration is there, the excitement is there, right? That's the Six of Wands energy. We want to utilize this energy to, you know, move us forward and, you know, onto something new, onto something better. I can certainly relate with this card, let's just say that. So let's see what's going on. With the Moonology card. And remember, we have that beautiful Nine of Pentacles underneath here. Like, it's all up to us, guys. And we have the ability to transform it, channel it, change it, do whatever we want with it, really. So we have, wow, the new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. Boom. I also realized yesterday in my big hurry, I forgot to read the definitions from the cards yesterday, so I apologize for that. I will read them today because I'll remember. This expect powerful change, this new moon eclipse, things are changing, things are shifting, and I think we're prepared for it, especially with the Six of Wands sitting there. I mean, it looks like he and his horse are staring right at that eclipse, like kind of like, bring it on, bitches. It's powerful change. Where do we want to change? What do we want to change? What is it about ourselves that we love? There's this focus, like when I look at these two cards together, I love this expect powerful change, but I also feel like with this Six of Wands and that Nine of Pentacles underneath all of this, it's this idea of like, what is it that we love about ourselves, right? And I don't mean that like a, it's not facetious or challenging in any way. It's like, my feeling as I look at these cards is I want to express to you guys that it's okay to find the thing that you love. It's okay to give attention to that spot of you that is that special part of you that makes you you, right? And it's okay to kind of, I don't know if exacerbate is the right word, because usually exacerbate has like a little bit of a negative connotation, but it's okay to build upon that aspect of yourself. It's okay to celebrate that part of you, right? It's okay to allow, like, so we're talking about this, what is this, the new moon eclipse, right? It's okay to allow that part of you to eclipse other aspects of yourself that you might not feel are quite as wonderful, right? It's okay to sort of show, you know, or I don't want to say embellish, because embellish also gives this idea of it being false or fake, and this is not false or fake. This is very real. This is very available to us. It's also, I believe, has the power to create this change that we see in this Moonology card, right? We're talking about a new moon eclipse too. New moons are all about building towards something, like acquiring the energy, the lunar energy, the power to sort of build and create the moon to full, right? So whatever it is that we're sort of focusing on, whatever it is we're giving light to, attention to, love and celebration to, that's the Six of Wands, is going to sort of grow, become bigger, more powerful, and soon eclipse probably our sense of being, is kind of the feeling that I'm getting from these cards. But that's a good thing. That's okay. And when that eclipse takes place, or when we bring that sort of wonderful aspect of self and the celebration of that to the forefront, we create that powerful change within our space. We stop limiting ourselves. We stop seeing ourselves in a certain way, shape, or form. We stop, you know, taking on the opinions of others. Now, when I'm looking at this, does that mean that others are going to get with that program and be like, oh, I love that you're like loving on yourself? They may not, but we're not going to let that get in our way. That's kind of the feeling that I get, is that we're not going to let that sort of dim our light or dim our shine, right? We want to sort of commune with that and understand and celebrate that and bring that really into being right now during this time. All right, so let's go to the grounding sound. Remember that grounding stone from Sunday also was wisdom, guys, which says to me that there's something that we're acquiring this week, that we're, maybe it's something, an aspect of ourselves that we're learning about, or how to cultivate, how to, interact with and make more, maybe permanent, like our set point in a way. Okay, beautiful. So the grounding stone is health. And when I think of health, we think of physical health generally as a rule, but this could also mean mental health, emotional health. Wherever it is that we might feel like we may be ailing, I think that there's an opportunity to potentially heal that. I feel like this could be the health of the relationship to the self, right? And how we relate to ourselves, what we choose to, I don't get a sense when I look at these cards that there's any sort of nitpicking or judgment going on. So I would listen to the voices in your head. If there's nitpicking, judgment, self-doubt, anxiety, those things aren't necessarily aspects of health, right? They're not necessarily healthy voices to listen to that help to support us. This is about sort of if we ground in this idea of health, how do we protect ourselves? How do we make ourselves better? How do we love on ourselves a little bit more, right? We can do that and we can sort of build upon that. That's when this new moon eclipse card kicks in and we can start to begin to sort of shine in maybe a different way or show a different aspect of ourselves that we're proud of. And that will eclipse sort of what we maybe previously were, right? And we can head into the future on the Six of Wands energy, which is this sort of celebratory, wonderful energy. Kind of like it almost feels like these three work in a pattern to me, right? When we ground in this happens, which triggers this, and vice versa. And when we have this, we're able to ground in our health and continue the cycle around the three. Does that make sense? So I feel like there's a very powerful connection between this grounding stone and these two cards that will also impact and be powerful for us as we move through the day. So let's look at the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is acknowledgement of accomplishments, victory parade, accolades, admirers, and gratitude, respect of one's peers, contributing ideas to a group, project, or cause, leadership and established reputation, good standing, recognized authority, having the confidence of the community, a success being more than one had hoped for, a sense of satisfaction, an original daring thought brings victory and honors. So this is about trusting ourselves. I really believe in this Six of Wands and celebrating who we are. Now let's go to new moon eclipse. Pardon me, I have to find it, guys. I think I'm tired. I don't understand why I'm so damn tired. Okay, here we go. Expect powerful change. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're thinking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared, it could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up for all you have to do, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Attuned to the moon is never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. So to me, when I hear that, before I read on any further, that Six of Wands also is sort of about celebrating the now, letting go of the past with this new moon eclipse and celebrating ourselves in the now for everything that we have accomplished. The additional meanings of this card, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life's purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. The teaching, new moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. So both of these are very positive cards, guys. And then this health stone speaks to this idea of maybe grounding in this idea of better health, be it mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health, or all of the above, right? If we're grounding in that with that as our focus, we can take the energies of these two cards at play and really channel them into something amazing, is my feeling. I really think that these are three, like the two cards and the grounding stone are really working together for us at this time. So, and remember, like I said, Sunday is that wisdom stone, which is kind of that theme through the week. We're learning something about how to not only celebrate ourselves on a regular basis, but connect that, bring that energy in and attribute it or connect it to our health and well-being. And from there we can grow that, and that becomes even stronger and healthier. And, you know, we then feel even more celebratory or more empowered, more able to accept change at a more greater degree with more grace. You know, this is beautiful stuff, guys. We just want to connect to it and kind of flow with it, allow it to sort of transform us. All right, that is your forecast for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave me a thumbs up if you did, and hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and share this video out if you'd like, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.